Come on. Oh, we're here.
There it is.
Hello.
Good morning, everyone.
Cold.
It is now officially the new year.
Yeah.
They say that because finally a full week, right? It's January 6th. It is Monday. Lisa, Dylan, Scott here with you this morning. Of course, we're live every weekday morning right around this time, but it stays on your feed throughout the day, so you can watch it anytime it works best for you on Facebook. And remember, we make it into a podcast. You can find that at inform.com/podcast. Just look for the Inform Minute.
All right, Dylan, another cold start to our day.
Yep, that's been the story the past couple of
Yeah.
days. Story again today. Good news, we don't have much of a wind today, so the
Okay.
wind chills won't
Positive?
be negative. Wind chills won't be super negative.
Positive that
Positive it
equals a
won't be.
negative?
We are warming up. Positive.
Yes.
And towards the end of the
That'd
week,
be nice.
towards the weekend, probably in the teens and 20s, which doesn't seem like a lot, but that's actually about average, if not a little bit above average
A
for
lot better
January.
than what we are now.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
gonna feel so warm.
It is. It's gonna
Heat
feel
wave.
great. It really is. Chance of snow Thursday. That'll be light, looking like an inch or less, if even that. We'll of course update you, but it doesn't look to be much right now.
Okay.
And then the weekend just looks seasonal, teens, 20s, and we'll keep that into next week. So
All right.
that's about it. Not a whole lot to talk about other than the cold and then the warm.
Cool. Obviously, a big game in Frisco today. Give a quick Frisco to back to Fargo.
Yeah,
forecast, if you will.
temperatures, well, for the game tonight, about freezing, so about 32 degrees, which is pretty cold for Frisco,
Oh, yeah,
Dallas
for
area.
Texas.
Yep, it'll be under the lights. Sun sets before game time. Northwest breeze at about 5 to 15, so wind chills about 20 or so.
Okay.
And travel back should be fine, no storms. However, look out for leftover compacted ice or snow. Kansas, Missouri area, just because they still are not quite cleaned up all the way.
What'd you call it earlier? Crud?
Crud.
Like
Winter
Kansas,
crud.
You know,
KC
yep.
crud?
Yep, pretty much what it is. It's just, crud on the roads that they had ice and then they had snow on top of the ice. So it's a real mess down there.
Yeah.
Some people got through, some people got stuck there. So,
Yeah,
I mean, we warned them,
sure.
but
We did warn them.
so that's tough.
People who
And-
fly, they get to just pass by it all, but if you're driving,
Yep. You bet. Yeah. Flying over it was probably a little turbulent, but you're fine.
Should we talk about Matt Henson and how it was still colder here?
Yeah, I don't know if
but
he
this
he was like
morning,
shivering this
he
morning.
he was live
Did
for
he
us
listen
on
to our
First
forecast
News.
last week?
Yeah, he was cold this morning.
it looked like he was in Fargo doing a live report.
Yeah, it did.
It was-
I think their wind chills were in the single digits, which is really cold. They
Yeah.
had a pretty good breeze, and then you combine that with temperatures in the 20s, so that's cold for the Dallas area, no
Yeah,
doubt about
and
it.
even if you're like, oh, I'll prepare for it to be a little chilly in Texas, that is not the same preparation you do for
No,
here. So you
Exactly.
just not prepared for
Yeah.
it.
exactly.
All right.
Cold one. All right, thank you, Dylan.
Thanks, Dylan.
Well, today, kids in Minnesota head back to class. They're probably about to start class right now.
Yeah.
Warhead students are starting their spring semester today. Kids are also going back in East Grand Forks and Detroit Lakes. Students in Fargo, West Fargo, and Grand Forks, however, they went back to school last week.
Yep. All right. Today, the trial begins for a man accused in a stabbing death in Moorhead. It comes nearly a month after it was delayed. 59-year-old Robert Eikenberry is accused of stabbing 60-year-old Terry Klevgard in an apartment building last year. Eikenberry's trial was scheduled to start December 10th, but his attorney argued that Eikenberry wasn't given enough time to prepare for the additional testimony from 13 people that were added to the witness list. You can stick with the news leader for updates on what happens in the courtroom.
Today, a former Bison player could have a charge against him dismissed. 19-year-old Jaden Pickett pleaded not guilty to 2 counts of terrorizing with a dangerous weapon, reckless endangerment, and gun theft. Today's hearing is about dismissing one of the terrorizing charges. Pickett is accused of firing a gun through the window of an off-campus home back in September. The former linebacker was kicked off the team after that incident. He's due back in court again on Wednesday of this week.
Right now, we're working to find out more about a crash that sent 2 vehicles into a home's front yard. Actually ended up damaging the house, too. Firefighters say a car and a pickup truck crashed into each other at the intersection of 10th Street North and 7th Avenue North. It was around 2:30 on Sunday afternoon. That caused them both to go up onto a yard and then hit the house. Firefighters say one person had minor injuries and had to be taken to the hospital. Police say 63-year-old Mary Galfus of Fargo was cited for disobeying a traffic signal.
Investigators are also working right now to look at what caused a fire that destroyed a West Fargo garage. The fire department was called to the home, which was just north of the West Fargo High School, right around 5 Sunday afternoon. When crews got there, they could see smoke and flames coming out of the garage. Luckily, they were able to quickly put the fire out and contain it to the garage. There was a car inside, but no people were hurt.
All right, today on Hot Mic with Don Izzo, take a guess at what he's going to be talking about. Championship Monday has arrived. Hot Mic is live in Frisco with a full preview of tonight's title game. How does NDSU try to stop Montana State's Tommy Malott? And can Bryce Lanes have another superstar performance? All of that and more from 9 to 11 on WDAY Extra.
Remember, now's a great time to get your Inform.com subscription, your all-access pass to all these news, weather, and sports headlines. Great Bison coverage online right now.
Oh, yeah.
99 cents a month for your first 3 months. Just go to Inform.com/subscribe to check it out.
All right, join us the rest of the day for our newscasts as well. Our next one's at 11, then 4, 5, 6, 9, and 10. And we'll be back with First News tomorrow morning from 5 to 7.
Have a great day, everyone.